Beautiful, beautiful. Good evening to you, my dear brother and sister. It is a lovely, lovely Wednesday evening. Mm. Did you go to church today? Did you go for Wednesday service? Did you go for evening service? Midweek service? Whatever service it is, what did you go to church or are you at home? How are you today? Hope you are good. Hope you are fine. You are like very, very important to me. And that is why every day that I come here, I ask these same questions over and over again. How are you today? Hope you are good. Hope you are fine. Hope everything is going, on well as planned. Yesterday we had this, eureka moment, we had this moment that we decided to talk about different many things, right? And I had a lot of persons call and say, Malaika, thank you for that word. I don't know if I can say I was led to say that, right? But somehow it was just in my heart to encourage you, and I did, okay, because I understand that a lot of people are going through different many things, and a lot of men especially are going through things that they can't even begin to explain. Men go through things and they're not allowed to talk about it, just because the society tells you to man up, to chest it up. You're a man. Why would you chest down, hold it, you're a man, all of that. And you find a lot of young men these days going through high blood pressure, going through different crazy things that we used to hear, of our grandmothers and grandfathers those days. Men who are 35, 40, 45 are, having high blood sugar, it's just crazy. So yes, I understand what some persons are going through. Not everyone in Nigeria are going through things. There are people who are bullying, like they are really, really bullying in Nigeria. But there are like 90% other persons who are going, through. In fact, they are saying Shege Pro Max, honestly. And I understand. I do understand. Each time I come to sit down here, it is not just a show for me. It is far beyond a show for me. It is the fact that I know that I am connecting on a very deep and on a very personal level with a lot of people, with a lot of people. And I absolutely do not take it for granted. I don't. I don't. So let me start first of all by welcoming you to Comfort Zone tonight. Of course, it's coming to you exclusively on Vote 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name. So I ask you again, how are you? How was today? Hope you are good. Hope you are fine. Hope everything is going on well for you. Anthony Dennis, welcome. Hope everything is well for you. And if things are not well for you yet, hang on. I read a heartbreaking message today. You know, a young guy who has served his master for 7 years, right? For 7 years. And the master decided not to settle him. And guess what? He ended it all. I was miffed, I was upset, I was angry. He served his master for 7 years, and guess what? He wasn't settled. And it ate deep into him. And at some point, he didn't see anything good going to happen for him. And he ended it all. Wrote a long letter and ended it all. And I asked myself, because you were not settled after 7 years, that was enough reason to end it all. You know, it's just crazy. It is just crazy. But I don't know how to just say it, right? But nothing, absolutely nothing is big enough for you to end your life. Nothing. Nothing. And if you feel anxious, if you feel depressed, if you feel like, look, it's not going to work, talk to someone. I bet you if that young man talks to someone, if that young man opened his heart and opened his mouth and told somebody how he was feeling, if he had told somebody that feeling of helplessness, he would have got help. Sometimes you sit in your corner and you think that the things happening to you are the worst. That every other person is bawling in this life, every other person is having it nice, it's just you. You ask the question, why always me? Why me? And when people ask me, Malaika, why me? I ask you another question, why not you? If it doesn't happen to you, what will it happen to? See, Bible says, God will never lay on you a load too heavy to carry. If you are carrying that load, it means you can carry it. Again, I just want to talk to you tonight. Just in case you're going through a whole, crazy, life right now. Maybe a messy divorce, maybe, you got fired, you lost something, you lost a husband, a wife, a mother, and you are feeling out of sorts. See it. Bible says, when you pass through fire, I will be there for you. When you pass through fire, not if you pass through fire. If means you may or you may not. When means one day in the course of your life, you will pass through fire. So Bible says, when you pass through fire, I will be there for you. When you pass through the waters, I will be there. It will not overshadow you. The same good book says 1,000 will fall at your right, 10,000 by your left. It won't come near you. Another one says, many are the afflictions of the righteous. But guess what? The Lord himself delivers him from them all. Don't ever sit around and say it is worse in your house. If you step outside and ask all these fine girls and fine boys questions, you will see that what you're going through is just moi moi. Don't let the devil box you into a corner, make you stay in your room, lock up your door, and you're thinking, have you ever wondered why it looks like when you are just alone, different crazy thoughts come? You think you're the one thinking it's no. It's auto-suggestion from the evil one. Trust me. Sometimes you are in just one place, you're just thinking, my life is messed up. How I wish I could end it all. Oh, this is not working. That is not working. That is not working. Trust someone. If you don't talk to someone, you are bound to believe that whatever it is you're going through is the worst of it all. And I promise you it is not. I love you and I do not want to lose you. I love you and I don't want to hear that we lost anyone who is a member of this comfort zone family. To what? To what? Nigeria is hard. Is it hard for only you? Hunger day, are you the only one who's hungry? They broke your heart. Are you the only one whose heart was broken? You are not. You are not, my dear. Oh, your husband died. I understand it can be painful, but you're not the only widow. Right? You can be better. Life can be better. I'd always say it 1,000 times. You cannot, go through a bad life from beginning of your life to the end of your life. No. No. There has to be at some point in your life when you're going to get a big break. Truthfully. So please, my dear sister, hang on. Hang on. Don't give up yet. My dear brother, you go to market, you come back, you don't sell. Hang on. You bought goods and the goods are stuck in the warehouse. You're not selling yet. Hang on. You're not making that much sales. Hang on. Don't give up yet. The client you're waiting for is on the way. The man that will love you is on the way. The woman that will not come and chop your money and go is on the way. Don't give up on love yet. Don't give up on yourself yet. Who die? Now you lose. If you die, people will come to your burial and they will chop rice and chicken. While they are crying, they will ask for star. Some will ask for fine, fine mineral malt. They will eat angara and also G. As in, there are people that will come for your burial, God forbid, bad thing, that they will sit down, they will make sure that they eat everything served in that burial. They will eat angara and also G. They will drink the alcohol that's there. They will eat rice. They will eat semo and onubo soup while they are crying with one eye. And right after they come out from there, they have moved on. All you hear is, oh, my guy, now wow. Ah, my guy, rest in peace, my guy. That's all. Don't ever think that if you take your life, people are going to, and people are going to pause their own life because of you. No. God the boke, God the bengwere. As they do you, they do me, they do her, they do him. They do all of us. All man hold his side. So please, I still feel like talking to you. Do not give up for whatever reason. Do not give up for whatever reason it is. Because if nobody like you for this life, me, Malaika, you are important to me. God forbid that I hear, oh, that's that person who used to call into this show died. God forbid bad thing. God forbid bad thing. You would make it. Should be this life. There's this song, where I just somehow remembered it some time ago. I think it's from Pato Rankin. Nobody will no fit to make oh. There's nobody that will make it. Except you quit, you give up on the road. My village people will say, permit me to, I think, speak a little of my dialect, right? If village people will say, just think of that. I'm trying to see how I can translate that in English for you. But it just simply means, just keep showing up. As you keep showing up, as you keep showing up, one day, something will come out. If you don't show up, things will pass you by. You never know the particular day that you're going to get your big break. So keep showing up. In that business, keep showing up. All right? I love you. And that is why I'm going to start by playing you a song from George Benson. And it is a song that I am dedicating from me to you personally. It's a special dedication from me to you. And it says, nothing's going to change my love for you. That is the way I feel tonight. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter how bad your life is. It doesn't matter what's happening in your life. It doesn't matter how things have gone wrong. Nothing is going to change my love for you. Welcome. Oh, I'm so sorry. Anthony Denny says I was fine. Okay, I got fired. My grandma died. I missed my flights. My laptop broke. Wait, Anthony Dennis, please. This thing's true. I be you. They whine me. Seriously, what could have happened? Martin Dome, I think you're. Well, he says people think throwing one plastic paper on the ground won't harm the planet. Now imagine 1 million people think this way and they think like this every day. Use a trash can. Yes, absolutely. Please use a trash can. The effect of global warming, yes, is affecting everybody. There is hurricane now, happening in some parts of the world, right? And I understand how it is. Debbie Nasa, it says, Mom, I hope you're fine. I've been stooling, but I've taken medications. Debbie Nasa, you can't be stooling now. Please stop stooling. Oh, in Jesus' name, please, I pray for you. Stop stooling. Be fine, I beg. Oh, um, okay. So please, let's invite. And please, when you join me, could you please do me a favor and tell me your name and where you are watching me from? I would really, really like to know your name and where you're watching me from. Oh, I'm absolutely, absolutely worn out, absolutely tired. Please let me know your name and where you're. See, can you see all of this? This is, before I say Jack, can you see this? This is a full message. A full message. Let me see. I'm trying to read this message. Wow. You should call my mind. Wow. I just read a very, very touching, touching message, and I hope that once I get back on air, I'll start reading them. Please, if you have an issue, talk to me. Debinas, I hope you're feeling well. Please answer me. Are you better? You've been purging. Sorry, I look tired. I've been at work from 7:30, 8 o'clock. I've been at work. And it's 7:30 right now. So it's been a very, very long day for me. Each time you see me sit down here to do this is a lot of sacrifice. I actually come to this office by 8 o'clock in the morning. You won't believe it. I come to work by 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. So sometimes I may come in for the radio and I'm so tired. Absolutely tired. Today, I'm a bit worn out, but guess what? I love you that much for me to always be here. So please just do me a favor and invite people to join us. Please, please, please. We are 5 at the moment. I know that it's church service and a lot of our persons are very, very, very religious and very born again. So they must have gone to church. But please invite, please, 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 please. That's what I'm asking for. Invite, please. Please invite as many as you can. We are just 4 now. Can you send out the links, please? Can you invite your friends to join the live? Can you share this live? Please share, share. It's important, absolutely important, please. Can you do that for me? If you love me that much, it won't hurt to share this live video. So please help Malaika. Okay, remember I said that I depend on you guys actually. There's not much I can do by myself. If you guys don't share my videos, if you guys don't interact, if you guys don't like my videos, how will I go far now? How will more people get to know, what's happening in comfort zone? So I basically depend, all right? I basically depend on you. Absolutely, absolutely. So please, can we get to at least 15, 20? Okay, David, answer, you said you're feeling better now. Oh, thank God. I'm grateful. I'm grateful and I'm happy for you. Okay, it's life is tough, really. Life is tough, and to come and add sickness on top of it is bad. You see, if you get sick in Nigeria, you're on your own, truthfully. The kind of monies that hospitals will charge you, you would not believe. You'll be asking yourself, what is it? Small test that you will go and do in the hospital and come back is money. The doctor sees you is money. You mistakenly get admitted in the hospital, forget it. You will pay through your nose. So you see, while a lot of people are saying different things about the relationship, healthcare is dealing with a lot of people. Debinasa, I'm glad that you're fine and you didn't have to You didn't have to go to like the hospital, get admitted and all of that. I'm super glad for you. Okay. So please, Debinasa, Martin Durham, Anthony Dennis. In fact, there are people actually who are on this life who don't want to say, for example, there are 4 persons here who do not want to say a word. How now? How? Please, once you come in, just say hello to me. Tell me your name and where you are calling from. Okay, please, so that I don't feel like I'm talking to myself, right? It's it's important. Okay, and remember that when you want to talk to me, you can either send your message here on YouTube, or you can call 0706 048 5853 or 0915 570 8347. Please, please, please share, share. See the way I'm begging you like this now. I'm begging you, share. Please share. Please share. Please share. It's important that you share this link. Beacon, don't let me beg you for too much. Just share this live so that we can grow, here. Okay. So I have just Debbie Nasa, Anthony Dennis, Martin Dunn, and Debbie Nasa. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining my live. I don't take it for granted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Super duper thank you for that. I really appreciate. But what will be more important to me is not just you being on my live, but you sharing this live link. Send it by WhatsApp, put it on your status, share it on Facebook. I would really, really appreciate. Okay, so now I'm about to start taking calls. Let's hear what people have to say to us today. People are going through a lot of things, and they need someone to talk to, and I'm glad to be that person that you can talk to. Okay, so let's get into it today. Welcome back to Comfort Zone, coming to you exclusively on Volt 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name, and I am super duper duper glad to be spending this evening with you. Now, let's talk. What's happening in your life? Tell me. Go and tell me, please. Tell me. Just let me know what is happening in your life. What is breaking your heart? What is making you cry at night, and that nobody knows? What is making you soak up your pillows with tears? Can we talk about it? Your life is important to me. Your health is important to me. Everything concerning you is important to me. And that is why I'm asking you, how are you? What is happening? What is wrong? I had a friend, I had someone today, I saw her, her eyes were red, and I asked her what the matter was. She says she just got a call that her mother has issues with the liver. Issues with the liver. And she was so much in. I had to comfort her, crazy thing, crazy but true. But the truth is, sometimes good things happen to bad people. There's sometimes bad things happen to good people. Do you understand? So, life is tough all around, but somehow, just somehow, we will overcome it. Now, my lines are open. I'd like you to call me. I like you to talk to me. I like you to let me into your life. Let me into that problem. What is the issue? What is breaking your heart? What is making you cry? What is that thing? Can we talk about it? Remember that a problem shared is half solved. If you're able to open your mouth and share that problem, then it is half solved. My number tonight is 0706 048 5853. That is my number. Hello. Hello, good evening. Good evening. What's your name, sir?
My name is Malcolm. Calling you from
Okay. I'll need you to speak up a bit so that we can hear you.
Yes, can you hear me?
Hello, I can barely hear you. Okay, so please, I'll have to cut your call now. Please do call back. Okay, so let me start by reading. Right. I like to read some messages before I start taking calls. But let me start with this one. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name, sir?
I would like to remain anonymous.
Please go ahead.
Okay, actually, I've been listening to your program for a while now, and it's been very interesting and very, very okay. So, in your introduction, you were talking about someone who took his life, who decided to cut it short.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sort of in a very tight corner, but for now, I've not been thinking suicidal, but it's been tiring and it's been exhausting for me. I keep on repeating some circles year in, year out, and it's just making me remain at a spot, like no headway, nothing.
Mm.
I just keep making myself. It's a self-inflicted stuff, but it's beyond me. More like it's I can't just control it. It's now some addiction that gives me so much pain and gives me so much worries, and
Mm.
it's been up to my neck. I'm just when I hear people who do say let's say if you have a brother who is into gambling, just forget it. And I just feel like sometimes those words hit hard on me. Like I just see myself. How can you just come out of this? I nearly didn't graduate because of the same issue. Like I was just tired. Even I'm still tired. I work, but before the month ends, it's more like my salary is just fixed on settling debts. I have nothing remaining for myself. Like more like I live a lie at the moment because I need to lie to sustain myself to some extent, and
Mm.
it's been so. Prayers has been done. My mom is so involved in it. For myself, it hasn't been easy. Like I see myself, even when I say I am not going to do it, I see myself running back just to my vomit. Like it's just sometimes I feel so helpless, but I know I'm just when I heard your introduction, I just like I just I just need to breathe out some fresh air because
Mm.
it somewhat like gave me something to just it just gave me a cheer though. So the thing is just it's not easy. I know a lot of persons even like who are into this. It's not like they don't want. I don't know for them, but for myself, it's painful to me. It pains me a lot. Like it
Mm.
pains me, but it's just at the end of the day, I just see myself like maybe some people do not regret, but I regret a lot. At some
Mm.
point, I lose weight at the spot.
Wow.
Just thinking of how these things. I have sapped everybody. Even I don't have friends. Like I don't keep friends anymore because it's more like I'm now always on the demanding end. Like it's not I don't get money. I get money, but man, to be honest with you, I just my money. I don't even use it for my upkeep. If you see me, I just manage myself. Not that I don't get money too. I need to be comfortable to some extent. I can feed myself properly, like feed myself because I
Mm-hmm.
don't have any family. Just but it's just I just needed to talk because
Yeah, please just go ahead. If
it's so weighty on me. It's very weighty
please.
on me.
Okay.
I just pray God helps me.
Okay.
I
So
just
would
need
you want
help.
to tell me what you're addicted to?
It's gambling.
Gambling. Okay.
This thing is serious in this country, and people might be trying to cast those who are involved. I got into it with like I didn't even know how I got engulfed in it. Like I'm so immersed in it, like so deep that I don't even know how whether is there any remedy for me.
There is a remedy for you. Where are you?
I mean, Enuguma.
See, listen, right? I appreciate the fact that I want to remain anonymous. I understand that, right? But there is
Yes.
remedy for you. You are not a hopeless case. You are not a hopeless case. Do you understand? You are not a hopeless case. I don't want you to get to a point where you begin to see yourself as if there is no end in sight. There is an end in sight. The fact that you're calling me is the first step to your recovery. The fact that you've decided to even talk about it and how it's affecting you negatively is a second step to your recovery. Do you understand? You now know that what you're doing is hurting you, is hurting your life. You're moving in circles, right? But let me be honest with you, my darling. I know it's addictive, right? But do you know that it's only a crazy man that can do the same things the same way and expect a different result?
Now, do you know? I have this thought. I call myself crazy. I call myself stupid. Like, should I tell you that after the moment I call myself crazy and stupid, and maybe I'm expecting some money somewhere, and the money drops, it's just it's just as if it comes with some spirit. Like, okay, just do this, do this. Let's just see how it goes. Then
Mm.
I just do it, and it just boom, I'm back to square one, and I'm like, this boy, are you really thinking good for yourself?
Mm.
I'm not getting younger. I'm the only son my mom has been like I've really drained her. She's a widow. I've drained her. It's so it's I don't even talk to my sister because she's fed up with me. She felt like my mom has been spoiling me, but she never spoiled me.
Mm.
She tried to put me in a seminary school, did everything as a widow. She trained me. I graduated. Even my service year was a mess because of this whole thing. After service, still a mess. It's not been easy, but I just pray to see the light.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 31.
31. Okay, you know
By
what you
next year, I'll be 32.
okay. You know what you're going to do for me, right?
Okay.
Send me a message on this line. Send a message on this line.
Okay.
I'll get someone to personally help you.
Okay, man.
Okay?
Okay.
You're
All
31
right.
going on 32, and I can feel the pain in your heart trying to come out from gambling. Send me a message on this number, okay?
Okay. Okay.
And I'll get someone personally to help you.
All right.
But
Should I
believe
include my
me,
name?
yes, it's okay. You can write your name.
Okay.
Send it out the text on this same line, okay?
Okay.
But I want you to know that there is hope for you, okay? The fact that you've
Okay.
decided to call, right, and talk about it means that you are one step away from coming out of gambling. And I promise you, it's on this same show you'll come back and tell everyone that look, it's been 90 days and you have not, hadn't done any
Amen.
gambling at all. I promise you.
Amen.
I
Amen.
promise you,
Thank
okay?
you.
So just send a text here and I'll find
All
I'll
right.
find someone personally to help you.
Okay, man, you're doing a very great job. Kudos to you. You're trying. You're trying very well. You're helping a lot of persons out there.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Well, thank you.
All right. Thank you, man.
Oh, you're welcome. Wow. You see, it's heartbreaking. This young man is 31 going on 32 and is stuck on gambling. You won't understand what he's going through, the pain he's going through. Think of a man who is 32, who's supposed to have been married, but yet gambling is rendering him almost useless. But I promise you, my brother, you would find help. You would find help. I'm sure to, find, someone who can keep checks on you. All right. All right. Okay. 0706048583. 0915570837. Hello.
Hello, Malaika. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
My name is Chinedu.
Chinedu, where are you calling from?
I'm from Independence Layout.
Okay, Chinedu, talk to me.
Yeah, even though you have preferred the solution to the young man that just called,
Mm-hmm.
I this is one of the kind of things that I do consultancy training programs. So
Okay.
it's gonna be purely practical. I just love the way you have, the wisdom you applied. You want to send it to somebody. So I would also like to develop it because this is something that needs a very practical method.
Okay.
And one of them is, assuming he's married now, there's going to be a kind of meeting between you, maybe me, and some other person, and then make sure that his salary goes to the wife. And
Mm.
whatever he
Mm.
the wife must know it.
Mm.
But since he's not married, I don't know. I would like to be involved with whoever you're trying to send it to so that we can sit down and practicalize this. That first of all, his salary shouldn't be going into his hands.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes, I do.
It's purely practical. Some other things that he will need to do. Because once that money enters his hand, that is it. That's one of the practical ways. So just think about it. That's my contribution.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate you bringing yourself forward to help. Thank you.
Yeah.
Gambling is, it's a tough one. You want to know how terrible it is. But I'm glad he's speaking up. And I know there's a lot more persons like him. If you are stuck on gambling, please do calling. Let us know. Let's help you, find help. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, darling. What's your name?
Ella,
Ella, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Enugu,
From where?
Transekolo.
From Transecular. Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, I'm calling in respect to the guy that called you earlier
Okay.
that has gambling issues.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think I would like to help.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know. I feel drawn to him. I feel drawn to helping him.
Mm.
So maybe if you communicate with him and maybe feel like he needs to go spiritual about it. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
seriously,
Mm.
I really would like to help him.
Mm. Okay. Thank
You
you.
can also send my number to him if he's interested.
Mm. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, please when you do call, profile your solutions right here on Comfort Zone. Okay, it's way easier that way. Okay, it's way easier that way. Thank you very much. 0706 048 5853 or 0915 570 8347. When you call me, please just turn it down, the volume on your radio set. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Malaika.
Good evening, my dear. What's your name?
Hello?
I can hear you. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Chris, calling from New Haven Extension.
Chris from New Haven Extension. Please speak up.
Okay. This issue of listen, so many of we guys, we are into it, and we really need solution to it. Sometimes we do that ourselves not to do it. Most of us, so we end up doing it. It's not that we don't want, most of guys that are doing it, it's not that they don't want to stop it. They want to stop it. How will they stop it? Even me, sometimes I do pray that God make one governor or one president ban anything betting system in Nigeria. But still, instead of banning them, more and more are still coming out. So this must start from federal government. Even federal government, they're even having their own share because those betting shop, betting sites, they are paying federal government. So this is the issue of prayer. But I know that with prayer, he can stop it. Even though that all his sleeping, knowing that he collected all his money, maybe giving him 1,000 naira for a day, he will still squeeze out 200 naira, 300 naira to still go and do it until he pray for him. and God answers prayer and release him from me. So what I think about it, prayer. Let's pray for him more and let him maybe reduce. Maybe if it is praying, maybe if he's getting 1,000 naira a day or 2 days, let him reduce from 1,000 naira to 200 naira. From there, he will stop it.
Okay, can I
That's
ask
my
you? Can I
contribution
ask
for
you
him.
a question, please? What do you gain from betting? What is in it?
That's what I'm saying. Most of them, they are not. Most of guys are doing it because I know that I was into it before I now give myself, okay, I must not go limit of 500 naira in a week.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So from there he might stop it. Even me and now sometimes I do let's have a little fun on it. Now I just go enter one shop, bet maybe 200 naira, I go my way.
And when you bet, what do you receive in return? What do you get, or what do you hope to get? You hope to hammer like 1 million by betting 200?
Sometimes, yes. That's most reason why some guys are doing it. Because most of them, they have moved on from maybe going to street to steal. Some are doing it, okay, instead of stealing from the street, okay, let's go and bet so that we can hammer, or some of the guys who don't want to maybe go into Yahoo or things. Okay, they just use them betting to maybe, okay, maybe they think betting will help them, or if they can get them 2,000 naira, 5,000 naira, maybe they can even bet and come out 1 million naira, 2 million naira. That is it.
Wow. So the idea is it's more like a get rich quick scheme, like like draft, put here, collect here, put here, collect here, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Wow. And then you keep putting and you don't get.
To me, I'm just praying. If federal government can help us close everything concerning betting in Nigeria. But they cannot do it because they are getting their own share from it.
Okay. All right.
That's my contribution.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We can't blame the federal government for everything, right? What we are talking about here is personal responsibility, right? I don't bet, okay? I don't bet, honestly, and I've never betted, so they go their way, I go my way. Do you understand? So let's not also blame federal government right now. Federal government is doing the ones that they are doing that we are accusing them of doing, no problem. But let's not also, blame them for the personal things that we do. Okay, thank you very much. Don't forget that we are live on YouTube, okay? We are live on YouTube at Malaika Bowei. Okay, Malaika Bowei. That is my handle on YouTube. And I've got a few messages here. Welcome everyone who's here on YouTube with me, Onyejakwe Cecilia. Thank you for always joining me here. Okay, and Frank Fish Austin from Asaba, thank you for joining us on YouTube. And Sons Communication says, good evening, authentic Auntie Malaika. Any day I will set my eyes on you, I will give you a hug for doing an amazing work. Even if you're with your husband, yes, I will, I promise you. I will give you a hug too. My husband will not mind. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Auntie Malaika.
Good evening, sir. What's your name?
My name is Emeka. I'm calling you from Enugu.
Okay, Emeka, talk to me.
Okay. The issue of this guy betting, the other guy was saying that the federal government should ban. That is someone's business now. That's my advice to the ones. I never pick my mind into something. Once I pick my mind, if I don't like it, I withdraw. Why I like myself. And okay, no problem. I need the help is that whenever I have money.
Whenever you have money?
Whenever I have money.
Okay.
And if the money does not finish, my mind will not be at rest. I don't know why.
Are you serious? Whenever you have money,
I swear to God.
And if you don't finish that money, you will not be at rest.
If
I didn't finish the money, either buying things or eating or spending the money, my mind will not be at rest.
Wow.
Honestly, that is what I've been battling for many years now. And I have been working. I've never even shishi. As I'm speaking to you now, right now, I don't have shishi in my account.
But you've already planned how you're going to chop the next money that will enter your account.
Ah, that is the issue. I don't know. I don't really know what is happening to me. I don't know. And
Uh,
I have many plans. I have many plans
okay,
to do.
tell me three of your plans.
I I I dream to travel out of the country.
Okay.
I dream to further my education.
Okay.
I dream to have a better life and a better family. But nothing.
But once money enters your hand, you will chop it until it finishes.
Honestly.
Okay, let me just do you have a wife?
No, I'm not married yet.
Mom?
My mom is late.
Girlfriend?
Um, Actually, I have, but not that too serious.
Okay, not serious. I hope she knows that the relationship is not serious so that she won't put all her heart.
Because it's not the way I'm doing that I will use to keep someone in my house.
Oh my darling, okay. I think it's just at this moment like shared responsibility that is just doing you. You know, everybody like a plan, make us okay, what I go? You know, there are people that when money enters their hand, they want to spend it, but you have to sit down before the money comes. Can you please calculate what it is you want and what you need? Okay? What you want and what you need. For example, there are target savings accounts that banks used to have. Accounts that you can open and you sign the mandate form that you will not touch the money until after 1 year. You can also do it in such a way. So you can have, for example, you're using XYZ bank, for example, and you have an account number there. You can go to the bank, ask them that you want to open a target savings account. Of course, these kinds of accounts, you can't touch it for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever it is. All right. Okay. So what happens is immediately, you don't even need to transfer the money by yourself. So immediately money enters your account. Before you finish opening your app and typing in your password, it's being debited and sent to that target savings account that you don't have access to. That is one way that can help you. So if, for example, you're making 100,000 naira as from business or as a salary, and you want to be able to save, you could decide, okay, fine, you know, target savings account 50,000. So once the 100K enters your account, fiam, like that, 50K has disappeared into the other accounts. Do you understand? Then another thing is, by the time the money goes into that account, you now have the small money remaining for you to manage. And if maybe, 50K enters your account and your target savings is 50K, it will swipe and disappear into that savings account. You will have zero. And then you begin to find out that if you don't eat that shawarma, you won't die. If you don't go out and hang out with friends and declare on the table for your guys, you won't die. They can also, Chilo, give you all the big names, big names that will kill a small dog, right? You declare. When you don't have it, it didn't day be say it didn't day. As my sports guys will say, it didn't day. So what you just need to do is go to your bank, ask to open a target savings account, make sure that there's a particular money that has to automatically be debited from your account to that one. So once money enters your account, fiam, it's appeared. You know it's saving, but you can't touch it for 1 year or 2 years. That's where you will learn to manage a little. And by the time that money comes, you've already decided what you want to, not what you want to do with it. Not the one that the money will come and say, aha, I've said 2 million. You now sit down and chop the 2 million finish. No, no. Okay. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you heard that. I hope you were listening. The numbers to call is 0706048583. And don't forget, we are live on YouTube at Malaika Bowei Famous Updates. Says, good evening, Ma. It's amazing seeing the amount of happiness that radiates from your face. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and location?
Eze.
Okay, Eze, please, I'd like you to speak up so I can hear you, okay?
Okay. First of all, that is this
Eze, I need you, I really need you to speak up, please.
I'm always hearing the voice on radio.
Okay.
So that your problem relationship.
I need you to speak up a bit so I can hear you. Okay, now I have to cut your call. Please do call back again, guys. Don't forget, I need, I made that plea yesterday, and I'm also making that passionate plea today. I would really, really love it if you join me on YouTube and subscribe to my channel, because I create quite a lot of videos, okay, teaching different many things. So I would like to grow a comfort zone family right here on YouTube. So please, if you haven't, jumped in, say hi to me on the live and subscribe to my channel. Please, I beg you, do that. Okay. Without you, there will be no me. Me, Malaika, that is my own problem. I need and I want to grow my YouTube channel, and I want to make sure that all my comfort zone family are part of my YouTube channel. So please head over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. And not just subscribe to the channel, you need to turn on the notification bell so that when I post a video, teaching something concerning relationship or marriage, addictions or anything, you will, get that notification. Hello.
Hello, from Maka. Is there any call back?
Okay, Ezen Naji. Okay, please continue.
Are you hearing me clear now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. See, I'm very, very feeling bad now. I'm not happy at all.
Oh, really? What happened?
I'm not happy at all. I don't know whether this like that is, I don't know how I can explain it. I just lost my faith.
You lost what?
It's been on Monday.
You lost what?
Hello? Lost my child. Day for his baby on Monday.
Your child?
Yes.
What happened?
It's a long story, Sha. It's a long story. Long story. A boy of a year and 4 months.
Yes.
So he started having just small sickness like that too. So my wife took the baby for the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So they say it's a pit. So from that pit, we start, I think, just like that, shall we also take it to a teaching hospital. And we've been back on Monday.
Okay.
So as you reach there, doctor confirmed that there is no blood on him. So they are not donated blood from me. Even he still use oxygen self. But before we do all the finish, around 10 o'clock midnight, the boy go. Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Wow.
So now take them back yesterday and come and bury it. And this thing has been doing me some years. It has been doing me some years.
Doing you how? Tell me how.
As in,
this one I'm making 3 times. I'm burying my child.
Oh no,
This
no,
particular
no.
one now, making 3 times. I'm burying my child. I don't know whether it is in my village. I don't know. So I can't tell. I'm just, guys, as I'm talking to you now, guys, myself, as in, I just hate my life.
Shy.
I'm telling you, I just, guys, it's like, sometimes I'm asking God, is it not God that created me as like others?
Hmm.
Guys,
Okay, so this is the third child that you're burying. How old? The first one that died, how old was he?
the,
The child, the first one that died, how old was he when he died?
the first one is 6 months, just 5 months, getting to 6 months.
That
He left.
the
Then
second one.
then the second one is a year and 5 good months before that one to die. But that one is a girl. This third one now, this one that happened yesterday before his day now is a boy. He has 4 good months.
And all of them, oh, okay. Now I can tell you for free something.
So I have 4 children. Like the first one and the third one, the fourth one is alive now. That's a girl and a boy.
Okay.
Is alive now. It's one that stays with me now. So I want you to also let me pray. Also let me pray so that those ones are
How
still
old the
alive.
two that are alive, how old are they?
The other one here, the last one now, the one that's near that one where that is 3 years and then now. Why the first one is 11 years?
Okay.
But it's the first issue from, it's the first side of me.
Okay.
Getting to 12 years, yeah.
Okay, so you've lost three children, but you have two that are alive.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'd like to ask you just a few questions, right? I'd really, really love to help you. Hmm?
Okay,
You
go
know,
ahead.
so there's something I want you to do for me. There, believe me, right? There is a
Yes.
foundational problem. There is a foundational problem. Trust me when I'm telling you.
Okay.
Okay? There is a foundational problem. So, see what I'd like you to do for me, right? Is your father still alive?
Yes, my mother's still alive.
Okay, so I need you to go to your mom, and
Yes.
ask her questions relating to your father, your grandfather, your forefather, like three generations before. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes there's this thing about, sins of the fathers visiting the children even onto the fourth generation. Do you understand? But before I get into that, right, I'd also like to ask, what is the genotype of you and your wife? Before we even get into foundational issues, have you checked your genotype? Has, your wife checked her genotype? Because we may want to go spiritual, yes, but let's also rule out the fact that you're not AS and your wife is AS. We need to know that. We need to know that. So, sir, please, can you call back and answer this question? What is your genotype? Are you AS and your wife AS? Or are you AA and your wife AA? We need to find out so that we make sure that you're not having children that have sickle cell. Okay? Children that have sickle cell can survive, even grow old, get married, have their own children, but you have to manage them right. You have to manage them right. So this is what I want you, to tell me. Okay, I want to know your genotype. I want to know your wife's genotype. Let us first of all rule out the fact that it is not, sickle cell disease that, that is not well taken care of. Because I've seen a lot of persons in their 30s and 40s and 50s. I've even seen a woman who's 65 and a grandmother that has sickle cell. So it is not a death sentence, but you just need to know so that you know how to manage your child and how to take care of that child. So, sir, please, would you kindly call me back? Let me know your genotype, your wife's genotype first. Let's rule out the fact that it's not sickle cell disease. Then, if it's not any of this, then we can go spiritual. But I promise you will find an answer. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. So, what's your name?
This is a man from Yamufu.
Okay, but I need you to speak up. I can't hear you at all. I need you to speak up.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Bothering me.
Okay, what's bothering you, sir?
When I wanted to marry, my mother found a wife for me.
Your mother
And,
found a wife for you, okay?
yes, and she know that the girl, based on their background, that even that the character is good and is a humble and very simple and humble and just, that to marry. So I've not been a friend with her for the first time, but I did not know her. So, but when I married her, we have been in this marriage for over a year now.
Okay.
And it's kind of the character, what the behavior, what my mother said that is not what this is not what she expected from me. And I said, what would I do? And you are the one that chooses it for me that I should go ahead and marry that is a good and but the kind of character. In fact, as the body man, you have been trying to bring a understand between me and my family and even my brothers because of her attitude. But that is not her the way that my mother saw her before we went to their father's house to marry her. So I don't know, I'm confused.
Okay, so your mother found a wife for you, chose her, brought her to you, and you went ahead and married her. Hello?
Exactly.
Okay, and your mother promised you that she has looked well and this girl has good character, and then you married her only for you to find out that she has bad character.
The house. It's not what we expected it was. Even so, that's why my mother is telling me, what would I do?
Well, what kind of bad character does she have?
It's in fact the kind of the part of character discrimination. In fact, is the saying, you are not interacting with my mother and my brother. So you just between some, this kind of thing. So there's somebody that enters a family for the first time. You need to go close with your mother, with your mother's in order to know this. She's not beginning.
Okay, but I think you need to give her a little time, right? She's, she's just been married to you for 1 year, and you expect her to like go really close to your mother and your brothers and all of that. If that's what she's doing, I don't think there's anything absolutely wrong with it. She's just coming to this family. She's been married to you for 1 year. Give her a little time. She will get used to your parents. She will get used to your mom. Okay, she's not marrying your mom or your brother, she's marrying you. Okay, so if she's respecting and submitting to you, it's just that she is not yet very close to your mother and your brother. Then you need to give her time. You need to give her time, okay, so that she gets used to the family that she came into, so that she gets used to your mother, so that she gets used to your brother before she even starts attempting to want to be close, to them. Hello.
Hello, Malaika. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Obonna, calling from Nike.
Okay, but now talk to me.
Okay, it's concerning on the guy that is into betting.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, well, one thing I will tell him, there's an adage we that gambler know very well that every gambler is a loser. You should know that,
Mm.
right? So, for him to stop it, he should play it for fun, not for the money. But why sometimes what I I sense from what he's saying is that he's playing to sponsor to surprise the mom. You're playing the game to surprise your mom to pay her back what she has done for you. But yeah, in bed, when you're into betting like that and your all your source of income, you make your source of income to bet, you not make it. You should bring that his plan down. Betting cannot take it to spend or play with his main money.
Mm-hmm.
Betting is something you do for fun, not making it as a hobby, as a work.
Mm.
The money you sit down and play in bed. Me, I bet, but I play bet with my spare.
Okay, you play bets too, but it's with your spare money, right?
I bet very well with my spare money. I know
Okay.
when I mean spare money, it's my spare money. You understand?
Mm.
Yeah. I can put 5,000 naira fine. It's nothing to my account and it's nothing to what I want to catch from this weekend. I will just play it. I will make my cool money out of it because I'm not on pressure. I don't watch my game till it finish. But he will be watching his game, trying to make millions from 500 naira. No, that is not the method of playing a game.
Mm.
Most of when people play game now in Nigeria, it's normal, like it's becoming normal because of hardship. And when you play to desperate, you lose all your money. I have done it to desperate and I lost everything. I sold my gen to play a game 2016 and I
Wow.
lost everything. You understand? So I learned lesson then. I stopped playing that kind of game. So I started making money from other business. I changed my pattern,
Mm.
right? So him too should just calm down and you start catching fun with it. It's a fun. So play to make money. Like you can play to make small money, 1,000, get 3,000 naira. You just laugh over it, go on.
Mm.
So that's just it. So
Thank you.
you should be coming down, right?
Thank you. Thank you so
All right.
much. Thank you. I really, really, really appreciate, that. So right now I'm just going to go for a quick break, okay? And when I return, Comfort Zone continues. Here's a song from Ed Sheeran. Perfect. I found a love. Guys, I could never understand why people play bets. And I still don't understand how it can be addictive. I'm actually trying so hard to understand what exactly is in betting. Is it that someone wants to, you know, is it that someone wants to make millions, right? Is it that somebody wants to make millions with 5,000? What exactly is it? You know, I can't begin to understand it. Hold on, please. You know. Okay. All right. So I can't begin to understand it, but that young guy that called really, really touched me. You know, it really, really touched me. The fact that he's 31. Yes, think about it, Debbie Nasa, 5K. You put 5K for bed. That is a whole lot. A whole lot with the way Nigeria is now. 5K for bets. But I'm worried about this guy who's 32, right? The guy who is 32, 31 going on 32, and all the monies he gets all ends on bets. I don't understand it. And I'm also finding out there's a lot of betting companies popping up. Everywhere you see sporty bets, Betano, Bet Niger, bet this, bet that. I think it's also because it's giving the company a lot of money, and that is why, right, more companies are popping up in Nigeria. Before, I think it used to be Bet Niger or so that I know. Okay, but now wherever you turn, bet this, bet that, bet this, bet that, and Nigerians are clocking. I also think, right, that someone will see, that guy won 2 million or 5 million. Me too. I will go and play and see if I can, I can get it and all of that. So I'm just worried. It also seems like a lot of men are stuck in betting. A lot of young men walking the streets who look normal are hooked, to betting. So it's, guys, right? Let's hope. Okay, let's hope that things get better. So, guys, how are you? Benjamin Nonso says, wow, that's a disheartening one from this brother. Accept my sympathy, please. I pray it doesn't happen again. Please, can any of you here at least imagine why this guy is losing his children? Can anybody give me an idea? Because I'm thinking, hold on, oh, okay. I'm thinking, why exactly will this man lose 3 kids, all of them under 2 years? I understand there is something called sudden infant death syndrome. When a child dies without cause, sudden infant, death syndrome. When a child just dies for no just cause. Hold on, I'm trying to find out where I'm getting some feedback. Okay, not here. So it has to be this. Right? So there are children who just die, who just couldn't thrive in Nigeria. Well, it's called SIDS. SIDS, SIDS, means sudden infant death syndrome. Okay, where a child just dies without cause, without anything. Small headache, small fever, the child is dead. Okay, but losing 3 children makes me worried. Why exactly would he be losing the children? A pointer for me in this is the fact that he said the child had fever, and the next thing is he doesn't have blood again. It's making me point towards maybe sickle cell, right? Because I understand that fevers have a way of draining the little blood in a child who has sickle cell, right? And so if they don't find out now, but I'm thinking the hospital should have told them. Chinonso, Benjamin Abi, I think if the first child died, they should have been told. They should have been told. I'm doubting if it's sickle cell, because if they had gone to teaching hospital, the doctor would have said to them, this child has sickle cell. If a second child died, because each time a child comes to hospital for anything, there's something called a full blood count, right? Where the doctors check the full blood, the PCV, the hemoglobin, a whole lot of things in the blood. From that, they can tell. So if that child was a sickle cell, the doctors surely would have told him. They should have told him in the first instance. So if they didn't tell him, and it's a teaching hospital that he went to, so they must have told him, right? And I'm sure if he was sickle cell, he wouldn't go ahead. He won't go ahead. But also find out that the children are dying at a certain age. They are not meeting up to 2 years. One died at 6 months, the other one died at 1 year, 5 months, the other one died at 1 year, 4 months. I would think if you rule out that sickle cell, then I would think is a spiritual issue. Blessing, thank you for joining our live today. You came late today. You used to come early, Blessing. What happened? You came late today, but that's okay. Thank you for joining at all. Okay, so guys, let's just think about it. But the one of gambling, what do we do? That guy who is 31 going to 32 has nothing, absolutely nothing, because he bets with his whole salary. For him to even call, you will know that this guy is running out of steam. He's almost giving up on himself. Truthfully, what do we do about betting, brothers and sisters, on this live video with me? Because sometimes I don't have all the answers. I like you to also make your inputs, make your comments. Let me know, what do you think is the best solution for someone who is stuck on betting, who's stuck on gambling. Let's also talk about that. And just in case you want to call me, please do call me on 0706 048 5853 0915 570 8347. So these are my numbers. Do calling to the show, and let's all talk. So let me get back to taking more calls. I've just about 35 minutes before the show is over. Okay, so let me see how many calls I can take before. Okay. Welcome back to Comfort Zone, coming to you exclusively on Volt 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name. Super glad that you're spending this evening with me. Before we went on that break, I had two heartbreaking, calls. One from a guy who is 31 years old, doesn't want to say his name, but he is absolutely stuck on betting, that is gambling, sports betting, and he really wants to come out of it. He really wants to stop, but it's not working. And then the second call that really broke me this night is the guy who just lost his child 2 days ago. And he also mentioned that this is a third child that is dying. The first one died at 1 year, 5 months. The second one died at 6 months. And this one that died 2 days ago died at 1 year, 4 months. But he has two living children. One is 11 years old or so, and the other one is about 2 years old. So he's lost three children, and he has two, living. Okay. And, just like I said, I was hoping that he'll call back to let me know his genotype, because before we go spiritual on this matter, you know, I would like to rule out a genotype issue, because we are aware that when someone who has the AS genotype marries another person who has the AS genotype, they are bound, to have children with sickle cell. Some persons get lucky and not have it at all, but most times, 99% of the time, you're bound to have children with sickle cell. So, but my worry is, if it is a sickle cell issue, I'm sure him going to the teaching hospital, the doctors would have told him. Because when a child falls sick and you bring a child to the hospital, the very first things that they do after checking temperature, checking with their stethoscope and all of that, is that they take a blood sample from the child and do something called a full blood count. A full blood count, in which your PCV, your hemoglobin will show. PCV is packed cell volume. It's just basically checking the level of your blood, okay, the level of your hemoglobin. Okay. And if the child's hemoglobin is, at a certain level, that is an indicative, that something is wrong with, the child. Okay. So for him to say that they went to the hospital, the child had a fever, and the next thing the doctor says the child doesn't have blood anymore, and he had to donate his blood. I'm wondering what it is that could have happened to the child in 2 or 3 days that could have shut down the baby's blood. I also understand that the children who have sickle cell anemia also suffer from low blood levels. They are always anemic. Okay, so, and when there's any small fever, it is very fast for the blood to really, really go down to the point where they can't function anymore. So before we go spiritual, I would like to think that you're having foundational issues, okay? But before I think in that direction, my dear sir, I want us to rule out the fact that your genotype is correct and your wife's genotype is correct. Then we are sure it's not sickle cell, right? Another thing is, if it was sickle cell, the doctors would have told you once they do the full blood count. They would have told you in the first death. Okay, so please do call back, give me these answers. Okay, thank you very much. 07060485853. Okay, 0915570847. Let's talk. Hello, good evening. Good evening. What's your name and location?
About Auntie, but
What's your name?
my name is Ofunwan Ojoto.
Okay, Fungano Joto, please go ahead.
You're the opposite of Malaika and Malaki.
Okay, I didn't know that. I'm just hearing that from you from the first time.
Don't mind me, I'm just pulling your
No,
leg.
that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah, well done. I'm impressed for your advice.
Thank you.
And let's shoot much for that death of a team.
Okay.
I've seen a person
That what?
enter me.
No, so you say you've seen a person that did what? Okay, I think I'm having issues with your line. Hello? Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello? Okay, please do call back, okay? Okay, so I got a message yesterday that says, how do I stop stammering? I got that message yesterday, and you also just send that message again on YouTube right now. How do I stop stammering? I'd like to, you to find or refer you to a speech therapist. Okay, it is not some, over the top of my head advice that I can give to you, but have you considered meeting a speech therapist? I do not know if we have speech therapists in Nigeria, but I'm sure if you go to the teaching hospital, you should find. Okay, so Mr. Anonymous was asking me how to stop stammering. I'd like you to answer me to, have you enlisted the help of a speech therapist? Please do answer that. Let's see how it's going to go.
Hello, Auntie Malaika. Good evening.
Good evening. Are you on the road?
Yes.
Okay, because there's so much noise.
Okay, I'll call back.
No, that's okay. Please go ahead.
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
My name is Matthew.
Matthew, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Enugu State.
Okay,
Kano.
talk to me. Oh, you are in Kano right now?
Yes.
Okay, talk to me, Matthew.
Okay. So the thing is bothering me is that I met a one girl from
Okay.
this Enugu State. So we are dealing, and I don't know that my people and her people are quarrel at our back. Are you hearing me?
That's gonna hear you.
Okay. So later on, so my people said that I will not marry her.
Oh.
Her mom said that she will not marry me, that I don't get money. I asked the girl to go and listen to her mom. The girl said no, that is me that she know.
Okay.
I said, okay. Without pleasure, we stay in 1 year. Next year, she get pregnant.
Okay.
And she told me that her mom is going to kill her. I asked her, what do you want us? She said that she don't know. And I told her that I can't do abortion.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. So she will carry the baby. Anything coming out of it, that I will be responsible for it. So later, she born, she dedicated the child. Immediately she dedicated the child, her mom got to my place, told her that she will go take the baby to motherless baby.
Wow.
She will come and start her school. I told my mom that my baby will not go to motherless baby.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of that, I brought my baby away, and the girl refused. to drop the baby now or taking the baby to motherless baby.
Mm-hmm.
So later on, we are just doing it. So the girl stayed with me till 3, 4 years.
Mm.
We stay in peace. But her mom come get sick. So I go there to visit them. They know they allow me to enter their compound.
Okay.
Ask the girl, I want to know your people. They don't allow me to see her papa. So, and I'm trying my best. My people ask her, we want to know your people. They refuse.
Mm-hmm.
They just doing me like say I the dead person. So later on, her mom died. Immediately her mom died. The time where they are preparing for burial, she come to my place. This story is too long, but I'll cut it short.
Okay, just get to the point then.
So she took my son and run away. She took my son and run away. Since then, I asked her that I want to see my babe. She don't allow me to come and see him.
Mm.
I find out and go to their parents' compound. I go there, table the matter for them. So after they call her and she refused to come.
Mm-hmm.
So now I ask them if the girl don't want me to marry her, let them tell me what I could do to take my child back because I
Okay.
don't want to lose that child. So the thing is bothering me because I don't know what I will do about it.
Oh,
And I
okay.
have decided to go in the wrong way. But I asked people who know more than me. They told me to not do that. So I don't know
Okay.
what I will do about it.
Okay, so the girl doesn't want to marry you. The family, they don't want you, but you want your son. How old is your son now?
My son is getting to November. This November, where they're front now, November 2nd, making her age 6 years.
Wow, 6 years, and the girl still don't want to marry you.
Yes.
Okay, so the parents of the girl doesn't want to marry you. Nobody wants you in the family.
Yes.
But you know that because you didn't pay the right price of that child, the child belongs to them.
Yes, I asked them that I want to do I want to pay the bride price. Let them tell me what the bride price will cost. But the girl refused. And their people accept that. I called the girl is running away out of them. Most of them. Understand?
Okay, so I think, you know, what if, right? What if you find the girl and settle her?
Come like that.
Okay, I said, what if you find her
Yeah.
and settle her personally? Like, okay, fine. What will it cost for you to give to her? Okay, so that she can allow you go through the process of taking your child.
See, the girl now don't need me to come near her. All she needs is that when she call me and ask me for money, so I would have to send the money just like that without seeing my boy, without
No,
knowing
no,
whether
no. That's
my
not
boy.
right.
So that is what she wants. And I told her that I can't do that kind of thing. I
Uh,
can't. So I don't know. I don't know what I would do.
I think you should just call her. See if don't talk about the child. Just call her and tell her you want to see her. You want to discuss something else with her. If you're able to get her to come out at all, ask her how much will it take. Since she's after money, ask her how much it will take for you to pay her for her to release your child for you. Okay, because obviously she's after the money. Her mother doesn't care about the child. They want to keep the child in the motherless baby's home. So they don't really care about that child. That lady, yes, maybe attached to the child, but doesn't really care. So Why don't you call her and offer her something to settle her personally? If money is what she wants, then see if it's enough for her to release the child to you, since the child is very important to you.
I have tried my best to do that, but she don't want.
Okay, number two, can you go to welfare?
I go to Wako.
Okay.
I table the matter for them, but they can't treat it.
Wow.
So I don't know what I will get them.
I think we're the only way right now. If Wako could not treat the matter, then it's her you'll have to keep pleading with. You'll have to keep pleading with her. If she doesn't,
I have
see,
tried to plead with her. I have begged him almost more than 4 times. If she agreed for the first time, at last she will start behaving somehow. I can't understand the kind of human being she are.
why don't you make offer? Make make her. You're not talking money yet. Make her an offer. She wants your money. She's greedy. Make her an offer. Something that you can pay so that she can agree. For herself, not for the child, for herself, make her an offer. All right? Oh, how could a mother tell the child to go drop her grandchild in a motherless baby's home? Just how? Just how, really? Hmm? Hello?
Hello, my baby.
Good evening. What's your name?
Sorry.
What's your name?
I call
Sorry, I can't hear you now. Your line is breaking. Hello?
now.
Okay, talk to me.
Okay, I said my name is Emeka. I call back.
Okay, Emeka, talk to me. All right.
Okay, I was the guy that said that was telling you that once he has money on his hand, if the money doesn't finish, I can't be able to get myself.
Okay.
So what happens is that it's not that I do clubbing or I drink with friends. I don't have friends. It's only me alone. I like to my things on my own. You see, but the thing is that when the money comes, I normally buy things like properties. You see, so it's not that I spend it unnecessarily.
Okay. Tell me 3 important things you've bought with money.
Okay, like before I live with my brother, but now I'm living on my own.
Okay.
I used some money that comes around to buy properties like television, like freezer,
Okay.
and my bed, and other things, even my clothing.
Okay. So now that you have already bought your freezer, your fridge, your everything, what else are you now buying?
I'm not buying any other thing. It's just that I don't know. I normally whenever the money comes, maybe I'll be buying the thing. I will be buying small things like eating. I'll be eating. When I eat, before you know it, the money will just disappear.
Okay. So what I'm saying to you, right, is can you go to the bank that you use and open a target savings account?
The thing makes me now. I now join a club here, so we normally do contribution every second week of the month, every month. So I started this earlier this year.
Okay.
So we have been doing it. I have been doing it. So very soon now it will be my turn.
And then when it's your turn and you receive the money, what do you plan to do with it?
I wanted to go and get international passport so that let me know if I can be able to make a move by next year.
No. International passport is about 50 or 60,000. The money that you're contributing, how much are you going to collect?
Like 200.
200,000 is what you're going to collect.
Yes.
So what is your plan for that 200,000?
I want to get the international passport, the one of 100,000. The ones that expires in 10 years.
10 years, okay? Yes.
Yeah. So when I got it, then I'll now ask you look for something and invest the other one.
No, you can't be looking for something. You need to decide now, what you are doing with that money.
I think I have to put it in a savings account.
Savings
Where I will
accounts
not be
that you will
where I will not
touch.
where I will not be able to touch it.
Beautiful. So that is what I'm saying. A target savings account that you can't touch.
Yeah.
Why don't you do open the target savings accounts now? Contribution, the remaining one that comes, you can send it there and then hold small for yourself, because that 200k will come. You will chop it. You won't even do passport with it.
Okay, I will try. That is the target I have now.
Okay.
That international passport. That is what is in my mind right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
So
But there is
once
still 100,000 that is remaining that you have not decided what you're doing with.
that one will go for service. If no problem that comes around, I will try.
My brother, problem always dey. Problem no dey finish.
My dear, this country don't have
But if you have 100k and you're saying that day the money will come, your light will finish, your gas will finish. You get, you will just see that you don't have garri again. Shamawa will be hungering you. You will want to drink yogurt. So by the time you wait now, that day that the money will come, you will just see that your light will just off. You will buy NEPA. Maybe you buy NEPA like 12k or 15k. Then you see that our gas has finished. You buy that one like another 12k. 24k don't come out from your pocket. So are you seeing? You now enter cab or keke or something, go somewhere, come back. 6k don't come out from your pocket. You buy small food, maybe one small pepper soup, one small food like that. Another 3k. Before you look around, 52,500 is what is remaining. You now tell yourself, let me just finish it. Waiting day there. But not finish it.
I think I'm going to stop myself this time around. I want to achieve more.
Oh yeah, make us a promise here on Comfort Zone. Make us a promise that money. Tell me oh yeah, put your name.
Okay, Emeka.
Okay. Do solemnly swear to Comfort Zone today.
I comfortably swear on Comfort Zone today
that I will not chop that money when my own Isuzu comes.
I will not eat the money when my Isuzu comes.
I would only spend 100k for my international passports.
I will only spend my 100k for international passports.
And I will save the rest.
So
help me God.
So help me God.
Emeka, I will be looking at you with my spiritual eyes. I promise you.
And thank you very much for your kind advice. I really love it.
Thank you.
Please, I'm expecting, because if we are going to throw a party in a comfort radio, it's going to be okay for us. Because we are expecting. Even I keep on asking about this certain girl.
Sophia. Okay.
I don't know. I've been asking of her. I don't know how, whether she have put to bed or I don't know if you have heard from her. I'm just checking.
I'm going to ask. I've been planning to ask. I'm going to ask.
Okay, please, ma, if it is possible, if you can send me the link to join the YouTube, please.
No, just type Malaika Bowei. You will see me. Type it now. I'm live on YouTube as I speak with you. So just go to your YouTube and type. Either you type Comfort Zone with Malaika Bowei, or you just type at Malaika Bowei. You'll find me. Trust me.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, have a nice.
Okay. Okay, so yes, a lot of people are asking about Sonia. I have this message here from Prince Wamon So Peaceman. Says, good evening, ma. I'm Prince. I say, I greet you. I'm missing someone on Comfort Zone. Sonia is her name. Has she delivered her baby? Yes, everyone is asking about Sonia. Sonia. I'm wondering. Oh, my darling. Obi so say hi, sweetheart. Good evening, and how are you doing? I can see you're doing well. Yes, Obi, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. A lot of people are asking about Sophia, And honestly, I'm beginning to, you know, worry about Sophia. Okay. I'm trying to see if we can call her. I'm trying to see if we can call her because honestly, nobody has heard from her in a while. And by our calculations, Sophia is supposed to have given birth now. Okay? Sophia should have given birth now. So that's what I'm. Okay? Sophia should have given birth now. So I'm just, worried. Okay, Sophia, please, if you can hear us. Sophia's husband, Sophia's mother. Sophia is the lady who has quadruplets. Please, did that go well? Sophia, please, if you can hear us, everyone is worried about you. We've been waiting. Okay, we've been absolutely waiting to hear the good news of your safe delivery, but we haven't heard anything from you, Sophia. So please, if you can hear us on radio, if anyone around you knows, please can you call in, Sophia? Please call in. We would really, really want to hear from you. Every one of us, we've been expecting those four beautiful babies, and we haven't heard anything from you. And please do call, okay? All right, so it is 9 minutes before the hour of 9, and of course, by 9 o'clock, we will say goodbyes on this show. Because I love you. That is why I have to leave by 9 o'clock. Okay. So I have time to take just a few more calls or some messages. So do call me on 0706 048 5853 or 0915 570 8347. When you call me, please turn down the volume on your radio so that I can hear you. Okay. So I've got this message here that says, it's from Lolo Blessing. Says, Malaika, I have a little problem. I have 500,000 on me, but I'm afraid of putting it in a bank. But someone told me to borrow it for him, that he'll be giving me 20K till I need it. Blessing, don't do it. Oh, Blessing, blessing, my darling. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't borrow your money to someone. Hello. 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 Good evening. What's your name?
My name is Frank. I'm calling from New Haven.
Frank from New Haven. Okay, please go ahead.
I'm going to talk on behalf of children to feel like loyal children.
Okay, I can barely hear you. Your voice is a lot muffled. I can't make out what you're saying at all.
I said that I'm here for children to be loyal children.
Okay, I'm sorry at this point. We may have to cut your call. Do call back, okay, when we can hear you. It is going down to 7 minutes before the hour of 9. And of course, we are going to be saying goodbyes on the show. Okay. Hello.
Calling back.
Okay.
I heard somebody say it may be greed or something else. Ever since I was born, I've always been contented with whatever my mom has given me. I don't know how I got into this mess, and I've been trying to leave.
Don't worry about it. I promise you. Don't worry. I promise you. We will find you help. Okay? Doesn't matter if it's greed or not. The fact that you are 31 going on 32 and you're struggling with gambling and you've already talked about it on this show, that is your first step to recovery. We will find a solution to it. I promise you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. There was a message I was going to read just before the messages started coming in. I can't take any more calls at this moment because there's a lot of messages I like to read. Ejikemefi Neglo. Okay, fine glow. Okay. Ejikeme Fine Glow says, Malaika, you are very beautiful. Thank you for all you do. I'm Ejikeme Wachimereze Fine Glow. Am I blushing? Yes, I think I'm blushing, but I know I'm a fine girl. But thank you very much. Lord of blessing, you say you have 500K and you're afraid of putting it in the bank, and somebody is asking you to give it to him to be paying 20K every month. Say no. Say no. Say no. Or be so say. Or be thank you very much. Okay, I can't take any more calls now because there's just a lot of messages I like to rush and read just before we go. Good evening, Malaika. It is Chisholm from Achara Layout. I want to appreciate you. Your kind is rare. Keep it up. You can be funny. Yes, sometimes I can be funny. Good evening, Malaika. My name is Michael. Is it okay to marry while in school as a man, especially when age is not on your side due to delay in entering school, due to insufficient fund? My brother, marry. Marry. Ada Agusi Akwukwo Agusi, marry. If you are in school, you found your better half, and your better half is willing to marry you while you are in school, marry. The fact that you didn't get into school on time and you are still pursuing to go to school, it means you are an amazing person. The fact that you didn't have enough money to go to school and you delayed going to school, but you still decided to go to school, is enough, to show your resilience, your persistence and consistency in pursuing your dreams. So time is not on your side, but you're going to school. Please marry. Find your better half, marry, be happy, be going to school. It doesn't matter. Okay. Good evening, Auntie Malaika. I'm Sunny from Enugu. I'm in a problem that I don't know how to solve. It's a girl that I want to marry, but she has given birth, to a child before I knew her. Okay. But the child died, and her father turned against me that I'm the one that killed the child. So I don't know what to do. Listen, my brother, do not go into a marriage where they don't want you. You love the girl, she had a child before, you are coming into her life, the child died. The parents think you're the one who killed the child so that you can marry their daughter to be free of any children that you bring into the marriage. Please, no matter how much you love a girl or a guy, if the family of the girl and the guy are not accepting you, please don't go in, because you will see hell on earth. Okay, please avoid it. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Good evening. That's the last message. This says, good evening, Ma. I really need help in my life. I'm 36 years old and I'm very hardworking man, but nothing is working for me. The more I push, the more things get harder for me. I learned Amako glass work, but ever since 2014 that I was free from this work, I have not got a contract of my own. I need a place where I can go for prayer. I really want to know the cause of my problem. I lost my mother at age 5 and I lost my father in 2016. I'm 36 and I'm single. Okay, I do not want to rush into telling you what to do. So I'm going to have to pause this message, keep it until tomorrow. Okay. And when I come tomorrow, I will start off from here. I'll start off. I know you're listening. I will deal with your issue tomorrow. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone who has stayed with me up till this moment. You know, I love you. Like, seriously, I love you. From the depth of my heart, it's not like any kind of small love. I do love you. Okay. And no matter what life throws, at you, I want you to understand that it will surely get better. It will get better. Okay. Now take your time. Okay. And have a good night rest. I'm playing the song, okay, a song that is coming up next because I love you from my heart. I like you to enjoy the song from me to you. Okay, I don't know if I should play you Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely, or I should play you Water Runs Dry, or when, okay, now I'm going to play you Brian Adams, When You Love Someone. Have a good night rest. Bye bye. I have a list of songs to play. I didn't even know which one to play. Thank you, everyone. 14 persons. All these 14 persons. Where were you when I started this show? When I was begging you people to come and join me on live. And is it fair what you are doing to me? It's not good. It's not good. I'm telling you. I will stop vexing for all of you. I'll be angry. Oh. I'll be angry. I come online and I'm just seeing 5 persons. When I'm about to go, you guys will be like 13 or 14 or 15. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's anti-covenant practice. I thought you guys loved me. Hmm? Please, I depend on you. I can't do this alone. I am personally begging you. I have a problem. My problem is that I want to grow this YouTube channel to like 10, 20,000 subscribers. So please, I beg you, Joe, share my videos, right? Invite your friends to join. You may not bother sharing, what's it called? You may not bother sharing these live videos because they are long. But I create small videos, teaching different things. You see them like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Share those ones. Don't bother sharing this live one now. But once I come on live and I'm live, you can share so that people can join us live. I beg now, eh? It's beg that I'm begging you people. If you love me and you don't even like my videos, you don't share it. Is it all the ones that talk nonsense that you're going to share? It's not fair. I know you love me and I love you too. Bye.